Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your weekly reading for July 10th to the 16th. This is for Virgo, Sun, and Rising. And if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional occult cross spread. I also use astrology and my guides to help bring a lot more clarity, to get more specific and detailed with your reading, Virgo. I do this because I love you and I want you to feel like it's a personal reading rather than a general spread. Lastly, I use astrology because it brings a lot more depth to your readings. Now, Virgo, I'm not going to lie. We need to talk. This is going to be a week, especially for you. Especially for you. And I'm going to tell you why, okay? We are, first things first, we're coming out of that full moon in Capricorn. That was in your fifth house of pleasure and family and love and children. So there could have been something that happened around that time last week. The full moons, all these, big aspects, they have energy that lasts a while. So you could be still feeling it around that. It's even creativity and self-expression. Now, the reason I bring this up is because on Monday, we're kicking off the week with Mercury opposing Pluto, okay? And so this is one of those days where it could be, one of those days where it's like power struggling. You may not see eye to eye with someone. There could be some arguments. Now, here's the thing, okay? Pluto, remember, retrograded back in Capricorn. So we're still talking about your fifth house here. So think about love, think about relationships, family, children, self-expression, creativity, procreation. The fifth house is the house of pleasure. So it's a great house, all right? But there could be something that some words could be exchanged. Things that you may, I've been saying like in other readings, think of like Darth Vader having a staring contest with another Darth Vader. Like no one's budging, all right? But it's also like it is a day where there may be a possibility you say something that you may regret, okay? It's like one of those days where some things that you've been holding in for a long time just kind of come out, all right? I'm not saying that this is going to happen for all Virgos, but the reason why this may be a thing for you, okay? I want you to always remember, keep your gratitude high. I always say, be cool, during these times, especially because Mercury is the planet of communication. It's the messenger. So again, it could be a heated exchange of words with someone else. Now, here's the thing. It's what's happening is the day after, Mars is going into your sign. That's right. Mars is going into your sign. This is a big thing. Mars is the planet of communication, of ambition, drive, the go planet. But Mars can be aggressive, okay? And so it's going in your sign. It's almost like, it's really interesting because like for the next few weeks, you're going to feel very in the zone, right? Because Mars is going to be in your sign. It's like being pragmatic, being practical, very detail oriented. Nothing's going to like slip past you this time. And y'all are so, analytical and y'all have that eagle eye, right? And then remember, we are in retrograde season. So like I said in my monthly forecast, it's like lifting that curtain for you to see. And now this, with Mars and Virgo, it's almost like, and with all these planets retrograde, you could see things that you overlooked in terms of like your passions or goals, path to enlightenment, even like relationships and whatnot. But here's the other thing: the same day Mars is moving into your sign, Mercury's moving into Leo. And so we know that's fiery, all right? So this is communicating, and this is going to be for 2 weeks, Mercury and Leo for 2 weeks. And this is like no holding back in terms of communicating, being loud and clear. You being, I need to be heard, I'm going to be heard. This is that placement, but very fiery, very passionate, right? Passionate with your words, being very passionate about communicating. This is also really just speaking from the heart as well. And so Mercury is your ruling planet. Mercury opposing Pluto on Monday, and then Mercury the next day going into Leo, your ruling planet. So you may feel this, all right? I'm just going to let you know if something does come up, like just not seeing eye to eye. And listen, I say it in my readings all the time. My mom's a Virgo. You cannot win an argument with a Virgo. You cannot win an argument with a Virgo. My dog is a Virgo. She gets her way, okay? She walks me when we go out there, okay? And my moon's in Virgo, so I get it. Okay? I'm just gonna put it out there. It might be you. You might be you that with all these placements, you may be the one that's like, ah. So just be cool. Just remember to gratitude. It's all about that gratitude. It really could have to do with honestly with something. I'm getting more of a message of like something that's you've been holding in. Okay, whether it's a few days, it could be weeks, it could be years, something that you've been holding in. It's like, I'm gonna get it out now. All right, so it's deeply rooted, and then you have to remember that Pluto, the ruling planet for Scorpio, the 8th house. So it's also a day where you could learn some secrets, or you could be telling secrets, or there's some secrets that could be involved around this time for some Virgos. These aspects, obviously, Virgo risings, it's going to affect you a little bit more strongly than Virgos, but all Virgos are going to feel this. So remember, keep your gratitude high. Remember that Jupiter is in Taurus in your 9th house of spirituality. So you're gonna be good. You're gonna be fine. And speaking of Jupiter in your 9th house, oh my goodness, that's something. If you are in that place where you're just like, oh, I just want to say something that I know I'm gonna regret, but just need to get off your chest. Say it in a way that is like just really like constructive, right? You're Virgos, you can do this. Secondly, look forward to all the amazing things that are happening for you this month. Okay, now this Friday, best day of the week, right? The sun sextiling Uranus. All right, so that's absolutely amazing. And remember, Uranus is in in Taurus. All right, so it is a planet of surprises, the unexpected, and it's sextiling the sun. So you could hear some amazing, surprising things could happen on Friday. So I really love that for you. And remember, it is in your 9th house. So it could have something to do with if you're writing a book. Hey, you could hear something very, cool about the book that you're working on, because it does rule publishing. It's long distance travel. Some of y'all could find out that you're going on a trip. You may want to start planning a trip, like a long distance trip, and it's your spirituality, all right? Your belief system, your philosophies. It's also higher education, something that has to do with school, or learning something new, okay? Learning something new, or just something surprising about something that you've been learning. All right, Virgo, so with that said, Virgo, let's go ahead and do it. I'm very excited to see what's going on for you for July 10th to the 16th. Again, this is for Virgo Sun and Rising, and if you're new to my channel, wait, no, that's not the line. Is it? Oh, and I was going to say, yeah. Gosh, I was going to say, if you want to read for your moon and your Venus, all those other placements in your chart, you are absolutely welcome to. All right, you're absolutely welcome to. So, Virgo, let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what's going on for you for July 10th to the 16th. Again, this is for Virgo Sun and Rising. What else? I think that was everything that I was going to say. Well, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread, like I said earlier. It really does give the best overview, and if we need to pull clarifiers, we will pull clarifiers. Secondly, Virgo, you're amazing. Thanks so much for being here. This has been a very interesting week. If you saw your monthly forecast, big, huge, life-changing month, right? A lot of big changes happening in July, and I've already done a lot of weekly readings, and it's been significant for all signs. Have been getting significant readings, and there you go. Boom. There you go, Virgo. There you go. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Look at you. What's going on here? Who are you? Where's the real Virgo? No, I'm joking. Look at this. You see that you got all major arcanas and court cards. The only thing in your challenge area, and we're going to talk about this. We're definitely going to talk about this. is the Two of Cups. So let's go ahead and get started. You got the Hanged Man. I absolutely love this. Remember how I said Jupiter and Taurus is in your ninth house of spirituality? Y'all are going through this transformation, okay? Y'all are going through a spiritual transformation. Now, I want you to ask yourself what that word means for you, okay? It means so many different things for other people, but the Hanged Man here, okay? There you go. There you go. I absolutely love it. You're ready. You're ready for this change. It's clear as day here because the Hanged Man. This is someone, first, you can see him hanged upside down in a very dramatic way, all right? And he's done that on purpose. And yes, I said he's done that on purpose. No one put him there. He put himself there, okay? And the reason why is because he wanted to look at things in a different way. He wanted a new perspective. He was ready to move forward, have this transformation in his life. Before you do that, you need to surrender all those things you don't want moving into this next chapter, okay? You've got to make that surrender. You got to make that sacrifice. And it looks like since the Hanged Man came up in your past, that you did. All right, I absolutely love that for you. This is really you do see the halo around his head too, right? A lot of enlightenment. Okay, so when I say spirituality, some of y'all are going through this process, all right, where you're just feeling good. You could be tapping into your intuition a lot more too, and that really does make life so much better when you're trusting your intuition. When you have really strong intuition moving forward in life, it's easier to make like decisions, better judgments, and you're just in the zone. You get all those winks from the universe, right? All those synchronicities, you see them more, you know, like the 1111s, the 222s, the 888s, the, you know, like even out my window when I have it open, when the fall comes, there during the reading, things happen out the window that align perfectly with what I'm saying. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. But anyway, I absolutely love that for you because look, you got Temperance in the heart of your spread. All right, so I'm not even messing around with you right now. I'm going to show you something. I go in order here. But I'm going to show you something. Hangman, having that new perspective, surrendering things, moving into this next chapter in his life, and he's doing that because he's what comes after the Hangman? Death. Okay, transformation. This is a transformational process. Okay, and so we're going to talk about this later, but what comes after death? Temperance. Do you see what's happening here? This is really, really insane. So we're going to talk about this, but let's go ahead and see the heart ear spread. So this is kind of like the theme of the week. You're good. Virgo, you're good, okay? I think you're going to be fine. There is going to be something that happens. I'm going to tell you what it is, but this is just saying, this is just saying, enjoy the moment, okay? Enjoy the moment. Don't try to force anything. Don't try to if you're feeling impatient or a little frustrated, things aren't going fast enough for you, hey, you're fine. You're good. Okay? You're good. You have an archangel in the heart of your spread. All right? You have an archangel here. I'm going to show you something. You see her foot in the water, foot on the land. You see the two jugs here pouring between the two jugs. This is all about balance. Okay? This card is all about balance, but it's also, and when I say balance, think about in your physical world, right? Finding that right balance, okay? Because the archangel was formerly known as the alchemist, okay? So finding that perfect balance for the perfect outcome, for perfect recipe, right? It's also balance of mind, body, soul, mind, body, spirit, okay? Keep that in mind. So finding that balance, it looks like you will this week. There is going to be something that happens, but it doesn't look like it's going to be a big thing for you. So you are going to keep everything in check. And that is because Jupiter in Taurus is in your ninth house. And I love that for you. So when I say enjoy the moment, this is really, temperance literally means self-restraint. That's literal meaning. All right. So just be cool. Enjoy the week. Enjoy the week. Don't let like the little things bother you. They're little things. Okay. Don't let them bother you. You see the crowned sun in the background. You see that long path? It's just saying that everyone has this path that they're on, right? Everyone's on this path, and you'll eventually get there. So instead of, like I said earlier, if you feel like things are not happening fast enough, or you feel like a little bit like maybe it's like a little bit like more challenging, think about not what's happening like with those challenges, but think about how good it'll feel when you get to the crown sun. Think about that when you get to the finish line. Think about how feel so good. Okay, now you did get the Two of Cups in your challenge area, so there you go. All right, this is we know what's going on now. So this week, when I say there could be an argument or some sort of dispute or not seeing eye to eye, it really could be with like I said, partner or in matters of love, or even with children or someone that you love. Okay, especially because Pluto is in Capricorn in your fifth house. All right, so this is a card of true love, of twin flame, like in layman's terms, right? Twin flame card, the soulmate card or whatnot. It's also just like partnerships too. It could be a friend, all right? It could be friendship. And you know, we are in Cancer season, so that could resonate with you because Cancer is in your 11th house, and that is your social network. So there could be an argument with a friend or not seeing eye to eye, but you know, there is going to be so looking at your entire spread here, it's almost like you're gonna play it cool, but it's gonna be cool about something big that happens. All right, so there could be a breakup. I'm not gonna lie. There could be like trouble in the waters when it comes to love, but it's almost like you're like it's more like you're over it, not that. Okay, if that makes sense. Like, okay, time. And you know, like I said, Venus is going retrograde on July 22nd. If you saw my monthly, there are going to be breakups this month for sure. Okay, and Venus is in shadow right now, so a lot of y'all are feeling some of that. And when I say in love, it can also be for career too, partnerships and career. But the last thing of all, self-love, okay? A lot of self-love here. So it's just really, really finding that self-love as you move forward in all these changes, because you're having a life-changing week. And I know, you know that I try to avoid that term. Look what's happening. You not only have the Hanged Man, you're coming out of the Hanged Man from your past, you have the Fool in your crown, and the Death card, and the root of your spread. When I say change, this is going to be a big change this week. It's going to be a big change. We're kicking off the Fool's journey here. Yeah, zero. What's zero? Zero is nothing. But what's nothing? Nothing is everything. This is all about infinite possibilities that come with this card. It's all about opportunities, optimism. There's a lot of innocence to this card too, but you see all that sunlight. Now, this is in your crown, so this is you wanting this new journey. Okay, you wanting something new. This is affirming it, like triple the wanting. Okay, the want. So death is you know, it's just a point in time, right? It's a transformational process. This is you moving into this next cycle in your life. Look at that new cycle, you moving into this new cycle. It's like it's happening this week, coming right after the Hangman for sure. Some of y'all are for some of y'all it's gonna be a change in your relationship with a partner. It's gonna be a change in a relationship with a job. You could be leaving another job for a better job. You could be leaving a job to pursue a bigger passion project. There's a lot happening here, and just but the fact that you got Temperance in the heart of your spread, it's in looking at in your entire spread here, it's almost like this is you wanted this, you're getting it. Okay, this is you have the power. Look at this, you got the power. It's almost like, yeah, sure, something may happen, there may be an argument, there may be something not seeing eye to eye, some sort of dispute this week. You may say some things that are just really powerful, but it's almost liberating for you, actually. So how funny is that turn of events? Okay, it's really interesting. But you know, it is Mars in Virgo. Remember, Mars is moving into your sign. That's a lot of power. Okay, this is, I'm not gonna lie. This is huge. This is major. But again, have that self love. biggest message coming through with the Two of Cups. Again, it can be a breakup that's going to happen this week, or leaving something with a partnership. But again, having that self-love is going to be really important. Okay, that empowerment, that feeling of empowerment is going to be really important, right? It's like, think of that movie Bridesmaids, right? When Kristen Wiig, when she was just like at her wit's end, and it took Melissa McCarthy to like, get with it, this isn't you. And having that moment is like, and then she got the guy that she wanted. She she opened that bakery that she wanted to do. Like, it, when she got inspired, when she got back in the zone, like, oh my gosh, everything was working for her. Okay, so it's that self-love that she had when she realized, I can do that. That's what's going to move you through. If you're feeling, if you need that, all right, you need that little wake up call. Get one of your friends to come jump on you while you sit on the couch or lay on the couch. Anyway, this is why I know you're going to be fine. You have the King of Cups, so this is a very empowering week for you. This is huge. This is absolutely huge. I'm very happy for you. I'm excited for you, actually. Very, very huge. When I say the power is in your hands, it's like, not even, there's no question here. No question at all. It's like, if anything does happen that could be seen unfavorably, it's for you to feel empowered and to, again, a sense of liberation, freedom. But the King of Cups, this is someone who has mastered his emotions. This is someone who is so emotionally stable, and also very intuitive, very psychic. So it's almost like you moving into, like, remember, we started off with the Hanged Man. There's a lot of spirituality, like, elements happening within your spread. And then we get to the King of Cups, who's like the most psychic king. Like, this is awareness to a whole other level. This is really crazy. I love it. And the best thing of all, King of Cups is Scorpio. Pluto is Scorpio's ruling planet. You have so much power. You're moving into this place of power where it's like, now I feel good. I feel really good. And it's very loving too. The King of Cups is very loving. That self-love. Oh my gosh, it's almost like this thing. The Two of Cups in your challenge area. It's not even a challenge. It's just like a thing that you have to, like, reckon with, and then you're fine. Hello. All right, let's get to your stuff, Virgo. You're amazing. Virgo, if you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. I love hearing from you. And and thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Thanks for all of y'all who have joined the memberships, who you've become members. It really does. It means a lot to me, and if you haven't yet, it would be so amazing. I know that it's like it's $2 a month or whatever, but I do like it. It really, like, I think it's funny because I read all your comments, and there were some that were talking. It's like I'm not even gonna get into it. I talk too much, and but I do have a full-time job, so I do this, like, I'm doing this after work. So after 8 hours of working, I do your readings, and it's getting a little bit harder every week. So I can, like, what do you call it? How do you say it? Time management. With time management, I can fix things, and I can find different ways to do it. Anyway, it's up there for you if you want to become a member, but whether you do or not, I love y'all. I love all of y'all. All right, thanks so much. I know I'm going to stop talking. You did get the Four of Pentacles, okay? In your first card here, you're going to be at 1,000% fine, by the way, all right? You're going to be 1,000% fine. This is insane. Like, you're good. Look at your stuff. Oh my goodness. This is a big week for you. And if I remember correctly, your July reading it was like your most this is a very transformative month for you, especially like spiritually, and especially like your life purpose, like you knowing like what you want. amazing. So the Four of Pentacles here, this is all about building that structure, all that stability in your life. Okay, so it's four is all about order. It's all about order. It's all about, you think about four legs of a table, right? Bringing that stability. Okay, you even got hints of it with a Hanged Man here, just to let you know, because his legs are shaped in four. Okay. um I love the path here. Okay, so I'm gonna stop. So anyway, the Four of Pentacles. This is really finances as well, but because it is the Pentacles, right? Finances, it's your money. Really, just putting things in order now, especially with Mars and Virgo. It's like really taking charge. Okay, it's very interesting. It's very interesting that the Four of Pentacles came up because it's making a lot more sense with your reading. And actually, did it come? I don't do reversals, but even if it did, I think my elbow did it, but even if it did come up reverse, it's really just saying the same thing. Well, the second thing that I was going to say, which goes with the reversal here, is that as you build this structure in your life, these foundations of your life, as you move into this new chapter in your life that you're moving into, you see the crown, you see the pentacle on his head. You see how he's gripping one so tightly, and then he's got two on his feet or under his feet. Well, when you're standing on your pentacles like that, you're disconnected from Earth, okay? And so you being an Earth sign, it's like, hey, you don't want to do that, right? You want to be in the zone. It's really just saying, like, as you move forward, when you build this new foundations of life, and even financially, like investments and your savings and finances or whatnot, as you move forward building on this, don't let your money own you. Don't let any of that own you. Don't be swallowed up in that moment. Okay, do everything, like, enjoy the ride. Okay, have fun with it if you can. Have fun with it with you can if you can. All right, you're gonna be absolutely fine here, because this is. So I'm going to point something out here that's very, very interesting. Um, well, okay. So first of all, this is the card of, like, success. Like, you're going to be fine. This is a card of success. It's honors. It's public. Look, he's being, like, cheered on by everybody. It's victory. You're fine. You're good, Virgo. You're good. You're 1000% good. And it came in your external factors area. What's really interesting is not only is a cup Scorpio, death is ruled by Scorpio. So again, there's whatever happened around that full moon in Capricorn could be really, especially because with Pluto having gone in Capricorn, Pluto being the ruler of Scorpio, and Mercury opposing Pluto on Monday, it could actually trigger something in this way where you see things in this new way. It could be, like, very empowering for you. There's very powerful placements. And now you have a card of Leo. This is actually Jupiter in Leo. All right. So what I love about this is, remember I said everything's, like, kind of like spirituality. There's a lot of spiritual movement here, like within your spread. You even see the archangel here with the sun on the forehead, the pineal gland, right? This is absolutely amazing. Now, the reason I was going to bring this up is because Leo, Venus is in Leo, but then also Mercury going into Leo. That's your 12th house of your subconscious. It's almost like this whole thing with starting with the Hanged Man, it's like you're unrooting things. You're unrooting things that have been holding you back, and now you're ready to move forward, and you're gonna be very successful with this. Your heart is going to be full. I mean, this is amazing. And you also got another six. You got the Six of Swords. And so this is affirming that you do want to move forward from these things that have been holding you back or just no longer serve you well. I mean, this is just, oh my goodness. Look at my finger. It's on the turbulent waters there. Okay. How amazing is that? That's absolutely amazing, because it's saying you're moving forward from all these challenges. That's all you want to do, is move forward from any challenges. And this is the week you take charge. You're just like, done with this. Moving forward, you're. This is a big. I'm not gonna lie. This is a huge spread for you. And again, you see the swords actually in front of the boat, so that's a lot of protection. All right, as you move forward, you're being protected by the swords. You also see the ferryman here with his family. A lot of comfort. I mean, this is you're moving into the promised land, and again, a lot of it's going to be up here because swords are the mental suit. Uh, I don't even know. I mean, like this is really great. This is really great. It is actually also your only cards or sword suit or a sword card, right? So I really love that because it's just saying that there's this place up here. There's just like need to get out of this headspace, or this is something that no longer serves me well, or I'm finished with this. Okay, moving forward. And lastly, you got the King of Wands. So you got two kings, one in your future, one in your final outcome. Like when I say you're gonna feel so empowered this week, I really amazing. Okay, and again, you got a Leo card here, and now you got the King of Wands, who is Leo, and so again, it's almost like everything that happens this week, you're going to be sitting in that throne. Like you are going to be so empowered. This is really absolutely amazing for you. If you are here for work, by the way, he is the entrepreneur. The King of Wands is, like I always say, he's like the Steve Jobs of tarot. Very influential, very inspiring. You know, he didn't have to work for anyone else. He worked his way up, by the way. This king's not sitting in this throne through like lineage or succession. It's where he earned it. He earned this spot. You're going to be sitting in this throne. And it is a very transformative card. It's very like, out of all the kings, this king, the King of Wands, is the most like transformative. Okay, you do see the salamander. Wands are wands are all about your creativity, your passions. Okay, ideas, but it's also work related. It's like enterprise. It's your job, career, whatnot. But the salamander, back in the 14th century when tarot came out, they thought that salamanders were fireproof, and salamanders are very significant because they are. Not only could they live through fire, but they are the Ouroboros. It's the actually the oldest alchemical symbol, and it is like the serpent or the snake or the salamander eating its own tail. In fact, the salamander, it can grow its own tail, right? New tail. But you see the symbol of the Ouroboros all over here. It's like the unity of all things, is life cycle. I mean, when I say transformative, you're good. This is like a hooray. You made it. Things are changing in your life significantly, and you're the one who's like behind the wheels. Virgo, this is amazing. Anyway, you are absolutely amazing. More power to you. Oh my goodness. I absolutely love this. Virgo, I'm gonna let you go. Thanks so much for tuning in. Again, if you like this reading, it'd be great if you'd like, subscribe, leave comments. I love hearing from y'all. And I really love the turnaround here. This is like, wow. You're grabbing life by the horns, and you're ready for change. Again, the Fool, Death card, Hanged Man, King of Cups in your future. You got Temperance in the heart of your spread. You got the success, victory with you, with the King of Cups. You got the King of Wands in your final. This is a big week. This is, gosh, possibly your best weekly. I mean, you've had a lot, but you had one last. Okay, so this is your best weekly reading so far this month. Well, I guess it's the first one, but this is a really good one. So next week, by the way, is the big, 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 big week. All right, so make sure you stay tuned for that, because we're kicking it off with that new moon in Cancer, and again, that is in your 11th house. And I said earlier, so social network, organizations you belong to, groups you belong to, even social media, but it is also your hopes and wishes. And new moons bring new beginnings. It's also when the nodes change, lunar nodes. So Virgo, you're amazing. Thanks so much for tuning in. I will see you next week. All right, bye bye.